Alrighty, here we are again. Yes. Another stuck Kenmore. This one came to me that it is tight. So I don't know. This still moves in and out. And that's about it. A quick once over here. It's a little dirty. I'd call it average dirt. A little bit of rust on there. You can see that. That tells me a little bit about the machine. The customer said he did try to take the back off, but wasn't very successful. That's because there's like 3,000 screws to do it. It is a model 385-15551. That's a palindrome. What do you know? Anyways, I'm going to strip this thing down to its bare necessities, down to its skeleton. It looks all right in there. We'll strip her down and see what we can find. Stuck Kenmore number 6. Stay tuned. I removed the guts here. It's a little gross and grungy in there. Some light on the subject here. It's gross and grungy, but that's not the problem. At least not as far as the shuttle is concerned. I will squirt some penetrant in there, I guess, like I did last time, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Preliminary inspection here. Doesn't look too bad. A wee bit of rust right here. But judging by the amount of rust on the presser foot here, I'm going to say it was in a kind of damp environment. Not a lot of rust. It sure is stuck. Not much to see here on the back. There's a little bit of rust there. Check inside there. That's what the problem was the last machine. The other place I might suspect problems is inside here. Deep down inside. Where the focus. Where the crank shaft goes through that bearing down there. I'm seeing what looks like a little bit of, oh, that's not rust, it's just grease. But it is stuck. So, nothing stands out at the moment. These knobs all work. And I'll start with the main shaft and work it from there. All right. We're giving it all a good little healthy squirt of penetrant. There's that rust still. Any place in here, metal on metal, I give it a drop of penetrant. Down there and on the back as well. Underneath, everywhere. There's really not a lot of rust inside the machine, so that's always good. For anybody concerned about the use of WD-40, here's what I'm using for this project. This is a PB Blaster. You've probably heard of it. It's I had a can of the stuff, but it ran out of before it ran out of stuff, so I very carefully opened the can and poured out the PB. Use a little pipette there and get it into places where it needs to go. It's probably a better choice than WD-40. Probably more effective. But any place that metal on metal, any place there's a shaft going through something, I just put a drop of penetrant, PB this time. So we'll let that work its magic. And we'll see what happens. And here we are. I gave the handle a little bit of a firmer yank than before, and now we seem to have movement. It's looking a little dry and crusty in there, so I'm gonna guess that that's all it was. Seems to be some interference here. We'll figure that out. But it is loose. We seem to have lots of movement in here now, so I'll clean out the dried up and crusty grease and put oil where it should be and grease where it should be, fresh grease, and we'll be good to go. So there you go. Stuck Kenmore number 6. A successful unsticking.